Okay, so I just recorded this 9th video, and turns out that I forgot to hit the record button. So rather than getting the long, drawn-out, windy piece of shit that I had done before, you're going to get something completely random, completely different, and yours for the low, low price of absolutely free. As you may notice, I'm getting better at this staring into the camera thing. It helps that I don't have the view down here so that I can stare at myself. I might go stare at the screen anyway, just to confuse you people. I'm going to see how long I can talk without taking a breath. It's probably not going to be too much awful longer. Yeah, there I go. I failed for going too fast. Where to take this? Where to take this? Where to take this? I've got Pringles. They're loaded potato Pringles. They're rather tasty. I'm going to give them back to my roommates here in case they want any more. I've got some Barq's root beer that I'm going to go eat in a Totino's pizza with pepperoni, because pepperoni is delicious. I'm going to go into character now. In just a second, I'm going to see if I can't do something a little different from what I usually do. I'm going to try and rant on a specific topic and a specific character. Tonight's character, I'm going to use the kind of stupid voice that I had done last night and see how long I can take it. Tonight's topic will be a phone call. So yeah, like, the other day I was sitting in front of my computer, much like I am right now, and, well, I got a phone call. Or rather, the house got a phone call because my cell phone, like, didn't ring at all. So I was sitting back, just, you know, chilling out, and my mom, like, hollers and says, "David, you gotta pick up the phone." And I was like, "You pick up the phone, Mom. It's not for me. It's never for me. It's always for fucking you and Dad. I mean, what the hell? Nobody ever fucking calls me." What, you got a problem with my language? Deal with it. Fuck. So, she shouts back up, "You gotta pick up the phone or I'm not gonna pay your bills." And it's like, I don't have any bills, bitch. You've got bills. Didn't actually say bitch. I mean, just like mom. I'm not gonna say bitch to your mom, but it sounds cooler when I'm talking to you guys, right? I mean, seriously. So, I pick up the phone. Turns out it was Bradley. And Bradley was like, "Yo, dude, what's up?" And I was like, "Bradley, why do you talk like that, man? You sound like an idiot." He said, "Man, what's an idiot?" And I said, "I don't know. It's what people call me all the time, and I figured it was cool, so I was going to, you know, pass it on, right?" And he was like, "Yeah, man." And then he hung up, because he didn't really have anything else to say. Which kind of drove me to confusion. I know, I was driven to confusion. I didn't even know I could drive. They just all of a sudden put me in a car and said, "Confusion's over there." Which was weird, because I was in my room. And I mean, what the fuck, man? I didn't even know Confusion was a place. But it is. It's kind of like Helsinki. You know, you can actually go to hell. Helsinki. And other places like that. So, yeah. Yeah, East High rocks! And that's it. That's for him. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm going to close with two things, a random fact of the night and a lolcat that I have to do as punishment for screwing up at work. The lolcat's probably showing right now. At least I'm going to try and get it so the lolcat's showing right now. If it doesn't, it's going to show up at the end of this, and I'm just going to keep, you know, not looking. But there it is. There you go, Larry. Subscriber number 1. I hope you're satisfied. I hope you don't have to kick me in the nuts now when I go back into work. I'm sorry. So, here is your random fact for the evening. The phrase, "throwing the baby out with the bathwater," originated back in days of yore, when it was a weekly activity to bathe. Everybody would use the same amount of bathwater. Mom, Dad, and all the kids and all that. Mom would be the one responsible for everything. So, after having dealt with the many children that people had back in those days, Mom would inevitably be tired, and the husband, in his infinite caring and wisdom, would shout out to her as she was going to throw the bathwater away, because that's what they did at the end of the week. They would throw the bathwater away. He would yell out, "Don't throw out the baby with the bathwater." A reminder to check the bathwater to see that the baby wasn't there. Now, nowadays, it's used like, say, you've got a situation where your iPod's fucking up, and it continues to fuck up, and you are so close to just throwing the damn thing out the window. To not throw the baby out with the bathwater reminds us that we should take a step back and admire and consider what, not admire, just to consider, pardon, what kind of stuff the iPod has given to us. And maybe there's another alternative we could go before we throw the damn thing at the nearest passing pedestrian in the hopes that he would trip, fall, and go careening into traffic and cause a 19-car pileup that we could then watch, film, and sell on eBay. So yeah, that'll do it for me. Later, guys.